Welcome to our football gist. What's the name?
My name is John.
Sir?
John.
John. Concerning the Chelsea Brighton match, Chelsea was at home. So, what do you have to say to that match? Because they lost to Brighton. Chelsea have been losing. They have not been on good form. So, what do you think caused that loss?
Well, what I saw today, I discovered that the Chelsea problem is not actually the coach.
Okay.
I think some of the players are not they are not really doing well because when you look at their defense, it's not really solid. And when you watch the match very well, you discover that Brighton took the midfield from them, and I think that is the major cause of their loss.
But Chelsea has the player. They have the midfielder. They have the defender. They have the strikers. They have all these players in all the departments. But what now happened? Like they are not. Is what does Chelsea need right now at the moment?
Well, like you said, they have the player, and I don't know. I don't know, but what I just saw is that their playing is not that effective. The playing of Brighton supersedes theirs. Understand? And I can see that they didn't use some of their, I don't know, the player like Kante and all that can mount pressure in the midfield. They are not there. So those people, the Brighton player, I think they have more of a weaker opponent in the middle. So they took that advantage.
Okay. So I will ask this question: this current Chelsea player, the current Chelsea team, and the one that won Champions League in 2021, which one is better? Like which one is better? I'm not talking about the playing. I'm talking about the player. Which one will you pick?
Well, when we talk about the player, like you said, and their name, most of them, the likes of Modric and Fofana, and you understand, they are great players that came from another team. What I can really say is that probably they've not blended enough because looking at the caliber of player there, I think they are better than those that won the Champions League. But maybe they've not blended enough.
Okay. Lisandro Martinez has injury in the previous match. So you think this will affect Man U psychologically in their next match against Nottingham Forest?
Of course, because he's a key player in their midst.
Okay.
Key player. So of course, although they also have players that can, substitute for him.
Now who is that player? I would like to be that player.
At his own, wing, I think he's the best there.
Yeah.
But of course, even though you are the best, that does not mean that you will not have someone to replace you. Just like Madrid, the last distance against Chelsea, Kamavinga.
Yeah, Kamavinga.
You understand? He went to play 3.
Okay. Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
So of course, I think the person that's playing 3 is probably has injury or something. So went to play 3. So for the fact that you are the best in your own position does not mean that if you are not there, of course they will play the match.
But don't you think it seems to affect the goal conceding ratio?
Of course.
To the end of the season,
The injury is to the end of the season.
No, I think I had it might take to the end of the season, but let's assume it's not there to the end of the season, which it will definitely affect the rate at which they concede goals. Really?
Well, it will, and I would say it might not, because when Rashford comes back, because when you look at their past matches now, I think Rashford is in form, kind of, so he scores. And this last match they played against Sevilla, that guy that scored the 2 goals, that striker, what's his name? He's also good. Understand? And they also have a lot of some strikers, there's some forward attacker that can just do the job too.
Okay.
And not really affect.
Okay. Do you think last match, Arsenal last match, Saliba did played, and I think that affected their defensive playing at Anfield. So do you think, if Saliba is absent against West Ham, do you think this will also affect Arsenal defensive play, and that might lead to West Ham causing chaos for Arsenal? Can it?
Of course, West Ham is one of the strong team. Of course, it's not that big team in England, like the likes of Liverpool, Man City, and all that. But they are also trying. You understand? So, and I think they give problem to all these big team majorly.
Yeah.
So, Arsenal, I'm sure Arsenal will not go with the look that these teams are very easy team. They will
Okay.
go prepared, and of course, from their past match, seeing that the absence of Saliba affected them, they should know how to improvise and do some adjustment to
And cope with the absence.
understand.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.